Brown house.
Okay, very, very flat hair, side part, very, very long, longer than usual. Hello. You're dressed perfectly. How did you know I like a very warm studio? You're wearing like no clothes. We love it.
Hi.
Always good.
What did I tell you? I'm not going to tell you what I said about you. What did I tell you? See?
What? That I would observe what she looked like as soon as she came in? I like to see all my guests walk in. Look, her breasts are hiked up. Real nice.
Real?
Anyway, who cares? I've caught you in blue contacts before.
Blue contact?
Oh, just trying to see.
Wrong rapper.
Have you? Oh. You know what? I wasn't even. There you go.
Already? I can't even hear myself.
Listen, now listen to me.
Hey,
this is your second time coming back. Actually, we've visited with each other many times, but we're dealing with one particular topic, and that is to Def Jam or not to Def Jam.
I'm sorry. Here's your crystal.
All right. Your serum is here. Ginger ale for me.
I have the ginger beer.
Oh, well, then you're not. I'll save this for later. You're not going to sit here and watch me drink while you have ginger beer. Before you know it, I'll be the one telling my business.
Didn't you just find out that you have West Indian roots also?
I'm Bayesian.
Yo, I think I was on my way to the airport and I caught that. Now you were like, I have to find out how us Bayesians act. I was like, Wendy is hilarious.
We act snobby. We're big on education.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, I think all West Indians.
And we're big on working.
Proud.
Yes.
We're very proud.
And I also feel as though I'm better than Black Americans, like we West Indians do.
My parents, and I used to say that when I was young. I was like, Mom. She's like, I'm glad I had like the best of both worlds.
Yes.
I was born in Brooklyn, but having West Indian parents.
That was a joke, but we Black Americans always say that about. No, I am Bayesian, but I don't feel as though I'm better than Black.
Like just now,
I heard my father interviewing with the Caribbean News when my book came out, and he's talking about.
As if all these years he waited to tell you guys that you guys are Bayesian.
Like it was some secret, right? No, you know what? We're just regular Black people in America. We eat black-eyed peas at our house. I never had a flying fish. You know what I mean? Look, this is not about me because I wrote a book for that. This is about you. This is about you. So, do we say congratulations? Are you happy?
I'm getting there. What I wanted to do was definitely, let me just explain to people why I came back.
Okay.
Because when it all went down and everybody's turned their back and everybody like thought it was over, I'm gonna be real, like they didn't know, and everybody's like, no, you're going up against a powerhouse, you're going up against a major conglomerate, you're going against, like some real
suing Def Jam.
Right, you're wilding basically. And I was like, no, like I stood, my intuition never leads me wrong, and I stood up for myself, and I called you and you invited me in, and not only did you support me, but you had every fan, calling them Def Jam. You just were really supportive, and I told you, being the real person I am, for real, I told you when I come, when it all worked out, I'll come back and grant you that interview. So I'm back.
So what is the definition of workout? What worked out? What worked out?
I really wanted to, for the last 4 years, I wanted to be. You all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm listening. Like you were nodding a little.
No, I'm listening to you. No, because I realized.
Are you luxuriating?
No, check it out, right? No, I'm posing for the camera, but I'm not trying to steal your thunder. Look, I tilted my head to give the camera a different shot because secretly I feel like
your wife is trying to steal my shot.
Look, it's like I'm on the runway.
Television show.
MTV is in here, and I'm using it as exposure for me, and it's your interview. I was just posing for the camera.
No, but I definitely, I am truly one of the supporters. Like, I know we've had over the years, a love-hate relationship, but you really have held me down, and in any interview, any publication that I've done after that, I'm like, I support that. I don't care what anybody says. Like you were saying yesterday, I'm not for, I chose my career path to be for the people and not for the artists.
Right.
But I personally feel like once you have a certain rapport or whatever with certain artists, you stick by them.
You're one of those artists that it does pain me to talk about, but I will. But it pains me, just so that you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I talk about you, but it pains me.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I'll talk about you too.
Exactly.
I will, but
does
I will
it pain
support
you
at the same.
Oh, okay.
No, because I support you at the same time. Like I respect your hustle more than anything.
Thank you,
have
Foxy.
to understand, I'm against all the odds. Also, I think we are in the same boat in a way. Like we're the best in our field.
Yes.
But the best always have the hardest times.
Of course. And there's always shade, and there's always going to be haters.
Right. And I didn't say that to I'm just really mean that we do have it really hard.
All right. Let's just talk though about your freedom from Def Jam. Are you still there?
Thank God. No. I'm gone.
Okay.
Let me just backtrack on what happened. I've been wanting to leave Def Jam for the past 4 years.
Yes.
The Il Nana album is the reason why Def Jam sold it, to Vivendi, Universal, and Seagram's. Like the Il Nana album, Def Jam was sinking when I signed there.
Okay.
I'm the reason why they even were interested in like, you know, when I had 6 deals on the table, basically. Puffy, Sylvia Rohn, Jimmy Iovine, Russell Simmons, and it was one other person. I narrowed it down to Puffy and Russell, and I decided that Russell had longevity and I wanted to be there.
Right.
And I was the cheerleader for Def Jam. I mean, I never really associated, so I'm really different than a lot of the other artists. I never really went and hung out at the A&R's office. Like, I didn't do that. I dealt straight with Kevin Lyles, Alira Cohen, or Russell Simmons, and that was that. And I think coming in the game at 15, I got signed at 15 years old, and knowing what I wanted and being outspoken and being intelligent and articulating everything I wanted, they didn't like that from the beginning. So it was never, I never felt like I had the Def Jam support. Like, you would see the street team out and no Foxy pictures, and I'm like, what's up? Like, it just always, you can go in Def Jam and there's pictures of the smallest artists on their label, and there's no Foxy Brown pictures. There's no Foxy Brown posters, promo, and it got to a point where it was obvious that they didn't want me there either.
Okay. Did you ever invest your money in yourself? Last time you were here, you told me about a billboard that you invested.
Oh, I did everything. I shot
in promoting yourself.
Let me tell you one better. Def Jamaica is my idea. I'm suing them for that.
I was going to say, and now you have nothing to do with it.
I'm suing. I'm going to tell you what happened. About 3 years ago, I told Randy Acker, who was the vice president of Def Jam, you know, I was like, yo, you need to get that. I did a song called 90, Now Not Be Like in 1999. You can hear the intro. It was like 99 Def Jam. Kevin Lyles looked at me like I had 10 heads. He was like, what are you doing rapping like this? Like, nobody understands this. This is ridiculous. And I was like, this is personal to me. My parents are from Trinidad and my man is from Jamaica. Like, this is embedded in me. I want to do it. They were against it. It ended up being a Grammy-nominated song, by the way. So, you know, I just decided to roll with it. And I kept going. The whole Broken Silence album was based on a Caribbean hip-hop feel when no one was doing it. No one. And I went to them and I told them I wanted to do it. And I was like, yo, let me tell you something. My man, one of my best friends, Baby Sham, one of my girls, Lady Saw, Barrington Levy, all of them are my bona fide friends. Y'all need to start something for real, like a label, and branch off into this whole West Indian thing. Randy Acker was like, no, I don't want to say what exactly he called West Indians because it was foul, but he's like, no. Make a long story short, after Broken Silence hit, and like, those records were big. Sean Paul comes out now. Now they jump on the bandwagon of West Indians. So now they come to me like, Foxy, that idea you had 4 years ago, I think I wanted, you know,
so you're suing them. How much are you suing them for? An undisclosed amount.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm not, it's a lot of things. I'm not just suing them for that.
For money.
I've never received a royalty check, not one, ever in my whole career of rapping. And I've sold a lot of records over there, and I've never received one.
Jeez.
When I
although somebody was just here the other day, Montel Jordan, who said that artists very rarely receive royalty checks unless they are selling like
Montel,
or 10 million copies. I mean, he said, you know,
what I did is I hired an independent auditor.
Okay.
And we went back in, and they found that whatever was done initially in my contract was unbelievably low. Like, I had like a thousandth of a penny.
You were 15 when you signed,
Right, but you expect the people who are hands on your careers to lead you in the right path. But back to Def Jamaica,
what about your big brothers?
Very important to me, like, to let people know.
Okay, go ahead.
That I feel like that whole album is like, even when you hear the album, it's like they just threw all Def Jam rappers who have nothing to do with the West Indian culture, and these you know, a lot of the bigger name dancehall artists were like, I'm not with that. Like, they approached Barrington Levy. He was like, no, like, that's Foxy's idea. You guys can't do that. Then Randy Acker comes back to me when I'm suing them, and he's like, Foxy, can I just give you executive producer? I'm like, what? Like, this is my idea. What do you mean executive producer? I'd rather have nothing, and I'll sue the shit out of you.
Right.
You know, that's basically what that is about.
Wow.
So I urge my fans not to support that Def Jamaica album.
Okay, until it's properly accredited and positions are properly given.
No, because I'm going to do it right. Like, I'm going to do, wherever I go, I'm taking that whole idea and I'm doing it right. Like, I'm not going to have, like, they used Heineken to put the money up. Like, they're incredible.
Look, I'm playing with my hair. Your hair looks really nice. I like it flat. I was just saying, I hate flat hair on me.
Better.
But you like your hair curly better too.
I like it curly because it goes, like, you know, my grade hair, it looks better with curly, I think.
I like curly. Miss America barrel curls.
No, put it straight.
Let me see the back. It's long. It's all the way down to your butt crack.
You know, and I've never had it this long.
Yeah, and it's straight. Ooh, I like it though. It's very Naomi, very supermodel. It's very organized. You have a very, very nice, the way you do your hairline, the gel, and, you know, whatever.
No. Don't get it. It's not gel.
Okay.
Right? No.
It looks nice.
But I think I'm known for the baby hair, though. I'm known for that. Like, it's not like when people take the hair, the hair from the back and press it down. Like, that hair doesn't stay up.
Yeah, no, look, take a look at that, Art. It's
Artie, what's up, baby?
How are you?
You over there quiet. I'm going to get on you in a minute. What's up?
How you doing?
Yeah, all right.
So listen to me. Are you still with Shaba? I mean, excuse me.
Wow.
Are you still with
Can we get into that a little later? Because that's really important too. That I think people.
Oh, okay. Then Art, write down his name and remind me what it is.
It's Spraga.
I'm sorry, Spraga. He was a respectable artist before he got with you, but then after he got with you, all of a sudden it was Foxy first and Spraga second. You know, we'll talk about it. How are your brothers? The last time we talked, and you said it here on the radio, everything wasn't everything with the relationship with you and your brothers.
Right.
And everybody knows how close you are with your brothers.
Inseparable.
Even your fans, even people in the industry, even people on your block,
Right.
everybody.
I fought for them to be the first brothers family. We had the first cover of Double XL. And like,
that's right.
I turned down the cover and was like, if Gavin and Anson aren't a part of this, then I'm not shooting a cover.
Now, when you were up here the last time, you were saying that neither one of them was supporting you the way you needed them to, and you were a woman standing by yourself.
Right.
And I know that must have hurt because, you know, you're so... I was really kind of shocked that you told me that, being that I would think that out of all the things that were jumping off with you at that particular time, that would have been the most hurtful and probably the most embarrassing, like that family unity couldn't survive,
right.
whatever.
It hurt to actually admit to it because I've always put it out there to my fans that Gavin, like I personally work. I always say this, I work for Gav.
Right.
Like, because I work hard to make sure he's all right. Like,
right.
Gavin does. I don't front, I don't go out. Like, Gavin does that and he luxuriates
right.
in my basically. But when it came down to it and I told them that I actually was after this interview,
right.
everybody was like, it was very cut and dry.
So
but at the same time, those are my blood brothers. It's not like they're friends that I grew up with. So we have the same mother, the same father.
Right.
So at some point, my mother sat us down like, this is not going to happen. Like, my 3 children are not going to go through that. Like, this is not going to happen. And for a long time, we had, we didn't see eye to eye.
How is it now?
I'm just going to tell you what I did. What I did was, even though, I felt like I didn't have the support from Anton or Gavin, when it became okay, I went back for them. That's just how I roll. Like, I came back and made sure that they were all right. I'm never going to leave them, like, ever.
So how's their attitude towards you now? Like, we were fools,
Huh?
We love you. How's their attitude towards you?
I'm their baby sister. Like, Gavin's in a meeting right now. I'm doing a sneaker line with Izod. So he's in a meeting
sneaker line.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of things we need to talk about.
Yes, we do. Have you seen Eve's new sitcom?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you checked out any of the Eve clothing?
No, I think I probably saw an ad. Maybe.
Okay.
Cute.
Oh, you still that's still going on?
No, I really.
You and Eve
I'm in a whole different
zone.
State. No.
Okay.
Nothing at all. Like, I really.
So what are you developing? You said you have the sneaker line with Izod, and what else?
The Broken Silence tell-all book.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't know if it's going to be HarperCollins assignment. It's just we don't know which one, but it's the Broken Silence book.
Wow.
I'm developing an MTV television show.
Yeah, which is why the cameras are here today.
The cameras are here, and people don't like. And I just try to tell people that's respect when an MTV approached me.
Okay.
Like, and with no album out, no single out, just off of respect and reputation alone. They're like, we feel like out of every female rapper, Foxy, you've been
how do I
here.
look?
Great.
Wonderful.
Nice going. It's your show.
You can do Prince like leopards. I can't do that.
Why can't you?
I don't know. Wow, with the pinstripe. Wendy has, let me tell you, since she wants to tell everybody what I have on, let me tell you what Wendy has on. Wow, that's good though. The mixture, the pinstripe.
I like them.
Taylor, yeah.
And the pants fit.
Yeah,
the pants fit like low. You
look good, Wendy.
Thank
like,
you,
you really do look good. Somebody faxed up and said you look like Trent. They're crazy. No,
Ving Rhames in the transvestite movie.
I've never seen that movie, but no, she's known. You don't look like that.
Am I rushing the first season? You're not even wearing a coat.
Women are so critical. Do I have a coat?
Yeah,
I have
are.
a coat. My coat is inside.
What are you wearing?
I actually thought I would play myself wearing a fur. People are like, it's not cold enough, but I will throw one on. Oh, I'm developing a fur line also with Alexis and Gianni.
Fabulous.
Like, I didn't want it. It's crazy. Like, my first baby is a brown and white. Like, usually chinchilla is black and white.
Right.
Brown and white.
J-Lo's is brown and white.
Oh, right. J-Lo had it, but yeah.
And then Beyonce bit off her, and she was wearing one too.
Oh, yeah? I didn't see Beyonce.
So, All right, and you have the TV with MTV. What kind of show is this?
Basically, they came
That I'm
to
on
me.
right now, Art. How
They
do I
came,
look?
they came to me and they said, Foxy, we've had, a meeting up at MTV, all the heads, the president, vice president, and talent coordinator. And they said, out of all of the female rappers, we feel like you represented not only growth, but you came from, like, just your story. Like, we feel like you're the most misunderstood person. You stood up against the odds. I've been a part of every major person from Puffy to Jay-Z to Russell.
Exactly. And do these cameras catch you while you're, as you say,
it's
spazzing
bananas.
out?
Oh, yeah, bananas. It's incredible.
Because you got to
It's
really...
called Foxy's Dysfunctional. Like, it's bananas.
Really?
Foxy's family, stamped dysfunctional. It follows Gaff. It follows... It's incredible.
Nice.
Like our Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to see Shine. Like,
Lies.
It's really, really.
Okay, you're going to see Shine for Thanksgiving.
No. Thanksgiving dinner is separate.
Okay.
We're going to come to the
And
house
then you're
in
going to see
Brooklyn.
Shine?
And then I'm going to see Shine. I go to the Feds to visit some of my people in Brooklyn. Like, it's real, really, really.
When is this coming on TV? This is good.
It's premiere. I can't tell you when it's premiering, but it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I waited. I had an interview last week, and I was biting my tongue. I was like, no, Wendy has to get this up.
Great. This is great.
Everything. I've always been told when it rains it pours, and it was terrible for me. It was terrible.
And now the sun is out?
I was telling you then, if I didn't own property, I would have been bankrupt.
Yeah, we have to get more back to that. Everybody, I'm getting back to your love life. I got to know. I mean,
Now?
you know,
Really? That's
no,
really important to me.
We're going to
That's
take
really... that's really, really
She's
special.
trying to
I'll
map
start
out my
crying about that
interview.
shit.
Look, go take a breather, and because I don't want you staying here during commercials, because I don't want to talk.
Okay.
All right, and then come back. How many minutes of commercials do we have, Dave? 8 minutes of commercials.
The Foxy Brown House.
4 o'clock fire.
Here she
Wendy
comes.
Williams and experience.
Foxy Brown back to the studio. What's she doing? You know what? She's not traveling with anybody today. She's got no brothers. She's got no friends. She's got no makeup and hair person or whatever. All she's got is the white guy with the camera from MTV. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty. I'm sure her fans appreciate just seeing her by herself. Look how vulnerable she looks. Breast all out. She's got on no coat. And she's not traveling with any security and no friends. No friends, nobody with you today. I was just saying.
Oh, no. Last time it was no with me also. I have my assistant manager, my manager, Dawn Poole, but he's downstairs in the truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is somebody. Something's going
but
on.
I came up by myself. I'm so, like, trying to change my outlook on everything.
Yeah. Look, did you hear about Busta's baby's mother who came up here?
No, I heard about it, but I wasn't listening.
It was crazy. She was saying he threw her down the steps a couple times. One of the times she was, 7 months pregnant with the baby, and just,
wow, it's tough being a superstar. People come at you at all angles.
Well,
I think I take a different stand than probably you.
There are two sides to every story.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a celebrity, and I know that people can resort to so many different things. I don't know their personal business, but I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and what do you think about 50 Cent and Vivica Fox? Now, you were both signed to Marvette Brito, or you were once signed to Marvette?
I was Marvette's first client, actually. Like, I was one of her first clients was 98.
This is a Publicist's
98
dream.
or 90, yeah, 98, 97. She's great. When it comes to her business, Wendy, she reminds me of you in the sense that she's fly. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? Everything that the rappers have, Marvette has.
Right.
Period. What I liked about her is that her motto when you walk in her office is, I can't doesn't live here. And she's very driven. Her personal life or her personality or whatever, like she probably, because she and I have this, we both have strong personalities. We never really clash like that, but I guess everybody else's opinion of her is their opinion. But she's great when it comes to, there's no publicist that can touch her.
Okay. So who's your publicist now?
Actually, we're talking about getting back together.
Back with Marvette. Oh, this is a behind kissing move.
No, I don't. Oh, you're foul.
So what do you think about Vivica and 50 though?
I don't know. Like, I think there's like well, actually, let me just go into saying that Vivica is the one who got, people don't even know that because I don't broadcast my friendships. Like, Vivica has been like a big sister to me from day one. She got me through my relationship with Corrupt. Like when I was out in LA and in the airport, sleeping in the airport, like trying to find them, like where it was going on, I stayed at her house.
Wow.
So she drove, like she's gotten plenty of doors slammed in her face.
Wait a minute.
She's broken up many of her hates. Corrupt and I, so
that relationship with Corrupt was going on while you were with she was with 6ix9ine.
Right. Actually, I was with her in the House of Blues when she met 6ix9ine.
Did you see that divorce coming?
No, I never really was into it. I never cared.
Gotcha.
Like, but
you got your own problems.
She really is. Vivica's intelligent. People, they sleep. I don't know what's going on. What happened? Did he say something about
he
her?
denied. He was like, you know what? We were trying to get to know each other and everything, but
wow,
this is just too much on the up high. I didn't want all. This is not what I expected. I don't need this. Yeah, and denounced her.
Denounced her?
Yeah.
Like their whole existence?
Like all that stuff that you see
like
on the cover
of the magazines?
Yeah.
It was like a facade?
Well, that was, you know what? Those are things that happen during a period of time when they're dating. Like they're getting to the place of falling in love like that. Foxy, do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you just meet a guy, is he automatically on covers with you and stuff like that? I mean, it's
probably somebody young, 19 or 20 would probably do that. I wouldn't think that maybe being the smart, intelligent individual that Vivica is, I would probably think that.
Well, he's 25. That's 19 or 20 to 39.
Right. I just wish them the best. Like, I really do. You never know which ones last now. Like, you never know. Like, you just never know which relationships will last. They just might.
Okay, enough about her.
Please.
Back to you.
Thank you.
What about Spraga?
Let's save that for later.
Okay, you ready to move on still?
Yeah.
Okay. What is going on then with you and Russell today? If you were to see him, are you friendly? Because you said you're not with Def Jam anymore. What are your relationships with those people?
I just read an interview in, was it Feds or I think Feds magazine, where Russell, they asked him how he felt about female rappers, and he was like, I love Foxy. She might not always think so. And I'm like, I love Russell also. But when it was time to me, like, I judge my friendships on crisis time. Like, if you stick with me during a crisis, then that's real friendship. Like, not when it's good and I'm selling 4 or 5 million records. Like, no, and it was crunch time. A lot of people bailed out, and I haven't even spoken to Russell in so long.
And how about Puffy? What's your relationship like with him?
The Foxy Brown house.
It's good. I have a good relationship.
I saw you guys on a date to the award show. I understand he threw you some money and you had a little shopping spree. He also wanted to change your image a bit.
That's so not true. Let's clarify that.
Okay,
Puffy did not pick out that white suit.
Okay.
Puffy's the stylist. Atiba came with about 10 or 15 different outfits. There were about 10 dresses right off the runway and 1 Versace suit, which was the white suit.
Okay.
I said to Atiba, Puffy was out training. I said to Atiba, I was like, it'd be crazy if I wore this suit. Like, I've worn a pinstripe suit on the Broken Silence inside cover. Like, I'm not new to suits.
Right.
Like, he didn't have to clean, you know what I mean? Change me around. When Puffy walked in and saw the suit on me, he was like, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's kill him.
Okay.
And he matched his suit up with mine, and we went. And
that award show, that was after part 1 of this interview, so you'd already spit fire and venom.
This is where it gets really confusing.
Okay.
I got on the radio and I did whatever. Puffy and I spoke. We went out. We talked, and he was like, "Yo, I've never seen somebody as driven to have me before, like to go so hard. But maybe it was just I don't know. But Puffy was like, I want her. I don't care what it takes. The only thing that'll keep me out of court with 112 is Foxy. Give me Foxy, and I'll drop all lawsuits against Def Jam." So being that I already felt the same way about Puff, we were like, yo, we'll be unstoppable. Like, he was like, yo, you're already intelligent, you're already sexy. Like, you and I together would be unbelievable. So we said, all right, BET Awards, we're going to announce that we're back together, and it's right. Right? We did the BET Awards. We did the press. We were sitting on a carpet, on a couch with Jackie Reed, and she kind of insinuated something of us like having a relationship.
Of course,
we make a cute couple.
Yeah, you can't be out and not,
Yeah, but
you favor Kim Porter in a little same complexion, same attitude. You know she's got to have a fierce attitude to put up with his shenanigans. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, but I have a career, and there's a difference.
I got you. So you don't ish where you eat. Like, you don't mess around.
No, not even. No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I mean, you know that. Like, I wouldn't say that. But
different role with Puffy than there was with Hova.
I love Jay. And I'm not. I want to say that too. And I just spoke to Jay this morning.
How is the sex? Is he hung like a horse?
Oh my god.
That's what Artie says.
She's unbelievable.
Is he?
Jay's one. Let me tell you something. No one can do what Jay and I do. Like for real. Like, and if I have to say, out of any artist, entertainer in this industry that I have genuine love for, like real diehard love for, it's Jay. For real.
You're sprung. That was her
Sprung?
first.
Oh my Art.
You think she and J Bone? You don't have to acknowledge it, Foxy. Just Art.
Maybe some foreplay.
Oh, no,
Maybe a
not
what?
me.
Some foreplay.
Bonification boning.
Maybe foreplay? Do I look like I
His mouth has been on your breast before, is what Art is saying.
Oh yeah, you think that?
Yeah, I think
You have to remember, I'm a lot younger than
Exactly, and so is Beyonce. He likes him younger. By the way, do you approve of your big brother? Art would say ex-lover, and his
You
new
would say
relationship. Well, I was trying to pawn it off on Art. Do you think they make a handsome couple?
I really do. I really think that, because I like the Jay-Z that everybody knows. I know Sean, I know Jay before this. Like, we came in together, we started together, and I know that he's not the type of person that's very, even in that relationship, he's not really like out with he's very private, and I really hope that works because they look really, really happy together, and I love B. Like, I really do.
Nice. Look at Foxy all grown up. How old are you now, Foxy?
You know how old I am, and it's not industry age. And
I
you know
get
that.
confused. 23?
24.
24.
Yes. And my birthday's September 6th.
When's the last time you had a drink? A drink?
I don't
alcohol?
drink, though.
Okay.
I don't drink.
Just quizzing you.
Kevin,
And
what was Kevin doing over there?
calling Art.
Kev, what's up, Kev? No, I don't drink though.
You
I really don't. No, I have a ginger beer and I'm good.
And you never went to formal rehab, or you went to formal
rehab?
Yeah. When you had the
No.
little pill, drug situation.
After my accident, and I started taking, the painkillers. and
Right.
I was happy. But that's so like redundant. Like,
I know.
people are so tired of hearing that now. Like, it's just it wasn't anything that really was out of control. The depression was more.
Yeah.
It was more that.
Are you on
than
Zoloft
anything.
or anything for depression now?
No. Now I just deal with it,
Flying
I
by
just take it as
yourself.
it comes. I'm a soldier, Wendy. I've been through so much.
Yeah.
People look at me and like, wow, she's damn. Like, I've been through like really, really, really.
So what is your relationship? Because you've beat up all these men to get out of your, ex-contract. Theoretically,
right.
you get.
I left.
What's your relationship with Kevin Lyles at Def Jam?
Kevin Lyles is actually the one. Oh, so let me just go back to what happened at the BET Awards.
Okay.
So, I announced that it was, Puffy said, Foxy's album is coming out on Il Nana Bad Boy. I was like, Def Jam Bad Boy. I said Il Nana Def Jam Bad Boy because
Right.
I have a subsidiary. I have a label with Def Jam.
Right.
So when it was time to leave, they quoted an insulting number to my lawyer, Londell McMillan, who was the greatest pitbull attorney out here,
right.
Black guy from Brooklyn, and he's like, you can't be serious. Like, you have the epitome of a female artist, and I'm not gonna even quote the price because it's insulting. And
Okay.
I told them, keep the money, keep your whatever. I want to leave with my sanity and my claims. I want to be able, because I know I had legitimate claims.
Right.
So I left with zero. I left Def Jam with just peace of mind, and I was so happy. They wouldn't allow me to buy my masters back. I'm like, you guys leaked the album already. Like, it's
Right.
already out there. Like, you know what I mean?
Did
Just
they
let me
try to
have a
sue
right.
you to keep you there?
The Foxy Brown
At first, it
House.
was really, really a fight. Like, when I first came here, it was really a fight. But I think by the fans calling, I guess they got tired of so many people.
Wow.
Like, let her go. And that's why I definitely had to come back, because you really helped that. Like, certain things that I couldn't reach out to every little individual in the street. These people were out there.
I'll take a pink full-length fur coat when your fur line
Okay.
is done. I love
Oh,
pink.
yeah, the baby pink is crazy.
No, wait a minute. Melissa's here. Oh, Melissa.
I'll wait.
Oh no, Foxy Brown is here. Listen, I wanted to ask you more about your relationships with some of those people.
Okay.
From Def Jam. I've got to. Our last segment together is coming up, and I've got to ask you about your relationship with your man. Now, I'm going to ask you that. I hope that you're not thinking up a lie or trying to sugarcoat it or anything like that.
Lies, Wendy.
No,
I'm
but now
actually,
that you know it's coming.
shoot,
And I
like-
also want to find out, can you tell us in 5 seconds, and I want to revisit this question, who were some of the people that called you up from the celebrity world after you left here last time?
who called me up
from the celebrity world.
Celebrity
Negative,
world,
positive,
well,
whatever.
Queen Latifah reached out.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige has held my hand through the whole thing.
Okay.
Like, she's been. I mean, I was in the hospital a while ago, maybe a couple months ago, and she was like there doing everything. Like, she just was there. Like, so she's been. And Lauryn Hill is one of my really, really good friends. So that was about.
They
it.
held you through when they heard your first time interview up here. All right, I'm going to come back and ask you about all those women in your relationship with them. Plus, I want to know what you were in the hospital for.
No.
So get your story together, sister.
Food poisoning.
We'll find out what you were eating. Melissa Exelworth's got the traffic now. We got